Hello, darling. This is Libra Lay, and I am here with your May Tarot Scope for the zodiac sign of Pisces. Thank you for coming to my channel, and if you want to get a personal reading, if this makes sense to you, then go ahead and hit me on my email, and we can set something up. So let's go ahead and lay out the cards for Pisces, again, for the month of May. Pisces. Alright, so what I see in this reading is, I don't know if you were overindulging in possibly like spending. You could have been like overspending, like you know, money, it come and it go, you know, like that. But I feel that that could have possibly like caught up with you in a way. Or you could have been spending in the hopes that someone else was going to help you financially, and maybe that didn't work out the way that you wanted it to. It's like, I don't know if maybe typically you could like ask your brother or your family members for money and they come through, but like when you ask your man, it's like you can't mix money and love. I feel like that's the energy that you feel like that you're in this current moment. It's like as if when you were spending your cheese, the other person was there. They were living it up right along with you. But then when it came time to handle things that were more practical and in the regards of finance, it became an issue. So I see where that was kind of a problem for you, and you kind of maybe feel betrayed in this. But it looks like more that you might feel betrayed by your own self. You feel like, I knew that I shouldn't have been working with feelings. Like I should have, you know, thought about things a little bit deeper or made different choices so that I wouldn't have to put myself in this situation, because really, like, you know, nobody put you in that situation. You kind of did it to yourself, believing what someone has said. I see that you're starting to see how it might fit you better to start like taking the good parts from people and, you know, leaving the rest. Like, I'm gonna take what works for me in this situation and I'm gonna leave the rest behind. So like if it's a person that you know you can't mix business with, you're like, we can have a fun time though, and outside of that fun time, I'm gonna leave you where you're at and I'm gonna function in a better way that I know how. I see here that like it just looks like there's a little bit of issues with like your emotional fulfillment because of your finances, and you're just like, fuck, like I should have been selfish, or you're remembering times when you were selfish, and this you're like, fuck, like if you believe in karma, you're like, this is coming back to bite me in my ass, right? So that's kind of what I'm getting from this. I feel like that your best bet is to take a non-emotional approach to this person or this situation. The card that came out is the Magician, and that we all know that the Magician is like a manifester. You know, they have a sleight of the hand, right? And so it says you're ready to go. There's no need for additional preparation. Take the first step toward the changes you desire, even if they're small steps. Notice signs that guide you in the right direction, as well as resources and support that miraculously appear. So, you know, you might have to pull a rabbit out of a hat, you know, to make things work for you. But I feel like that you will be able to do it. And then going forward, you need to, you know, have your Houdini on, or your whole like magic tricks out. Like sometimes Okay, I'm like, don't get me wrong. I'm not condoning to be like a deceptive person with the Seven of Swords and the Magician out. It may seem this way or that someone has done this to you, but if you look out for number one, there's kind of no fail with that, you know? And then even at the top of the reading, we have two aces. So look out for you. Understand the way that you can and cannot deal with people, and then you will feel less used or less betrayed. I hope this made sense to you, Pisces, and I hope you have a good remainder of your May. And if you like this reading, go ahead and get in touch with me in my inbox.